Instinctively. Well, that's difficult. The city has a lower level, so instinctively I'd say that it would not immediately suit the rest of the city. But of course I don't know what the building's going to look like and what the symbolic idea behind it might be, because churches often raise above city level as well, and for some reason we do accept that. So I don't know what the building's going to look like, so...
I think that if the skyscraper does bring in more wealth for the city, that in the long term you can use that money to increase other sustainability, and that also that it may be worth it to affect the skyline of Torino in such a way if it is actually needed to increase the standard of living.
I think a skyscraper in Turin wouldn't be such a travesty as long as it kept in touch with the natural beauty, bringing modern Turin and old Turin together. I feel sometimes it can integrate a society, and sometimes it's the most controversial buildings that turn out to be the most famous and the most beautiful.
So as I said, I think Turin is a very beautiful city, and Italy is known for its beautiful older cities. So if they now build a skyscraper, I think that's a shame, and it's not good for the whole city reputation. So I would be against it. It doesn't matter what is in there, if it's a bank or something else. I don't think it fits the city.
I think that would be very stupid, if I can put it that way, because it would ruin the view, because I really like, the ancient Gothic style that it has now, and it would ruin like the nice, it's very beautiful Torino, so I think that's a stupid idea.
Of the stunning scenery here, and tourism in Turin is basically people come here for the views. I mean, we have the Alps in the background, am I correct? Yep. We have the Alps in the background. It's a world famous landmark mountain. People come here to see that, and I think if we go down the New York route, Turin is going to lose both its character and its personality, because when you walk down any street in New York, you see skyscraper after skyscraper after skyscraper, and that equals monotony, same repetition, and not the repetition is boring, and it gets lost, and people get sick of it after a while, because it just they take the attitude that is, if you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times.
Like when we look at here, the landscape is so beautiful, but like there are a lot of, not a lot of, but there are some long skyscrapers, and this new one will, I think, change the landscape, and it won't be nice, I think, because like I don't like skyscrapers, so they're just so high. They're changing environment, and they're not look nice. In my country, in my state, Istanbul, we have a lot of skyscraper, and they're just not look nice, and they're like look really bad in the city, so I don't like them at all. That's all.
Penso che l'idea, spesso si veda un edificio come un grattacielo come il simbolo di qualche potenza che sta dietro alle cose, quando in realtà non ci rendiamo conto che, secondo me, è semplicemente esibizionismo. Spesso non c'è il caso di fare questi mostri edilizi, come si possono chiamare. Già quelli esistenti, secondo me, sono troppo. Io non procederei in questo verso, ecco.
Well, I'm coming from a small town, so there are no skyscrapers, but I actually like the idea because it could really enrich the landscape of Torino, because if I look now through the window or just on the city, I don't really like the view. It's too grey, and it isn't really a beautiful city, but a skyscraper could really improve that.
Secondo me l'idea di realizzare un grattacielo non è una buona idea, perché comunque in Italia non sono questi tipi di costruzioni, ci avviciniamo più al modello americano, e una cosa del genere darebbe troppo nell'occhio in una città come Torino, che insomma segue il modello classico italiano.